Justin, what has it been like for you? I mean, Tough is playing out. You're about, 6, 7 episodes in now.
Yeah.
What's it been like, watch yourself on TV every week?
It's crazy. It's a special thing for my parents back at home. They're loving it, but we flew through that thing so fast, and it's just kind of taking so long to transpire on TV. So it's kind of weird, but I'm enjoying every week. These girls fought their asses off, so you guys have been seeing it. Well, I have a lot of finishes already. Plenty more to come. People are going to sleep this season, so it's crazy.
Have you kind of enjoyed the spotlight being on you a little bit? I mean, you had so many great fights before you came to the UFC, but obviously the spotlight just so much bigger.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 4 years. I don't know where you guys all been, but I've been here, putting max effort. I put max effort every time I fight. So yeah, it's good to get recognition for the hard work. I've been working for a long time, so it feels good. Yeah, once or twice.
Can you feel a difference with the fans? Like, it feels like they love you so much since then.
Yeah, I think so. I've been saying it for a long time. He was recognized effort, and I give max effort every single time I step in there. I don't care if you've never seen this sport before. You watch me fight, and you have to respect what I do, and that's give you max effort, and that's it.
Coaching the girls, what was the experience really like? Because you've had all these different personalities in the house, and I know that you've trained with a lot of girls like Rosanna.
Yeah.
But what was that experience like for you working with them?
It was fantastic. It was no different. I was working with 8 girls on my team that were working towards the world title. So it wasn't just 8 regular girls in there or 8 regular MMA fighters. It was 8 of the best, some of the best 125-pound. You guys are going to see in the future. A lot of these girls are going to make a big name for themselves. Outside of the Tough Show.
Without giving anything away, was there any one girl in particular that really surprised you? I know you did the assessments beforehand, and then you kind of lined them up, put them in an order, and then picked from that. But is there anybody that maybe you didn't see something from originally that surprised you?
Yeah. Hey, Nico's first fight against Lauren it shocked everybody. I knew she had it in her in practice, and just talking to her in conversation, I know how passionate she is or was, coming into that fight. So yeah, I knew that was going to happen when it did, and when she went out there and put the pieces together, that was awesome to see.
When this fight was first announced, you versus Eddie, you'd coach on the show, and then you would eventually fight in December. It was just a couple weeks after your debut, and I think a lot of fans were excited about the fight, but also kind of bummed that they'd have to wait 5 months to see you fight again.
Yeah.
But your manager, Ali, said that he actually liked this for you because he wanted to give you sort of a break after the fights, and you kind of need some time off. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
the way I fight, I fracture my foot, 85% of the time, 80% of the time I fight. So I need my time. I need my time to rest. If I'm going to be as prepared as I need to be, I need to take 3-4 weeks off in between after a fight. So that's something that I don't care if I would have done the Ultimate Fighter or not. I wouldn't be fighting until December.
Okay.
And I don't take late, and I doubt I'll take late replacement fights in the future. I don't like taking the way I fight, the effort I put in. I expect myself to have 8 to 12 weeks of preparation, and that's the way I do things. So I hope to never make the mistake. I just want to put it on record for myself to look back on. That I hope I never make the mistake of taking a last second fight because inside I would want to, but shouldn't happen.
I remember seeing you at a weigh-in for the UFC. I think it was back in Toronto in December, and you were just kind of walking around. No one really was recognizing you, right? You were there for a teammate. I'm assuming life has changed a lot. You're on television every week. You had that amazing fight, maybe the fight of the year. Do you feel like life has changed? Like you're getting noticed a lot more, less privacy, things like that?
Yeah, I think so. But I still have that face that you just don't. I don't look like a fighter. So I think people see me and either they're intimidated by me. I hope I'm not intimidating, but in public. But people don't approach me as often as I would assume. But when they do, I love having the interactions and things have changed.
And it seems like there's kind of like a race to try to get that Conor lottery ticket. Maybe it's Nate, maybe it's the winner of tonight. Do you feel like if you beat Eddie, you can sneak in there and fight him next?
Hey, I think the name of this game is it's not if you win. Obviously, you have to win, but it's how you win. These guys are going to go in tonight, and if they come in and there's a decision or barring a decision, they're not going to come out of that thing. And that was a very nice knockout. They're not going to come out of this thing, with any kind of negotiating tactics. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to try to finish Eddie as absolutely fast as possible. And if I do, I think I gave up a championship. I deserve a championship. I deserve a shot at a championship if I keep beating these guys. So I hope that I earn that. I will earn that. I'll go in there and I think Conor's going to make somebody earn it. These boys tonight, I hope they put on a show for us, but I have a feeling they're going to, one of them just wants to win. I don't want to win. I want to put on a show. I want to be the most violent lightweight in the world. And if I have to go through one of these guys after I beat Eddie, then I will. But I'm going to be running for sheriff around here.
I know you're a laying back guy outside of the cage, but what was it like kind of having so many close interactions with an opponent over the course of the filming?
It was great. Eddie's cool. Neither one of us fight for free. That's one thing we established right away. And I wasn't going to sit there and spend my time or energy trying to, worry about him when I wanted to really focus on giving my team the best opportunity. And that's what we were both for. I think you could see from watching the show that this is one of the few tough seasons where the focus is ultimately just purely on the athletes. And that was one of my main focuses when we started, and I'm glad that we achieved that so far.
When you say you established that right away, you mean you have a conversation day one, like, hey, let's not?
No. I mean, I didn't. It wasn't required. You guys have met Eddie. Eddie's not a piece of shit. He's not a shitty guy. He's not gonna come in there and start talking shit. I gave him respect off the bat, and I expected respect, and that's how it was. Obviously, we're both huge competitors. We both really wanted to beat each other. There's a coaches challenge coming up. We're both competitors, and we actually bet a lot of money for that. So see who wins.
Like personally
Between me, yeah, there's already 10 G's online, but that wasn't enough. We had to bet more. That wasn't our money. I wanted to take his money.
I know you said you enjoyed the time off. You needed the time off, but are you getting the itch right now to get back in there?
I'm ready. I have 8 weeks left, and I'll take every single one of those minutes, days, hours. 12 weeks, I mark it off, and then I make it's a process to get ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to rush it. I don't want to rush it. I'm ready. I'll wait till December 2nd. I like the wait. A lot of guys get anxious. I love every single day waking up anxious and then going and working it off.